thing. Let me find it for you. It pretty much saying saturated fats aren't bad and sugar is what's killing people, and like that's why
Yeah, like these foods, like I feel like, you know, like those protein bars you get at 7-Eleven.
Those
You
are
know,
horrible.
yeah, because they're just like dense chocolate bars, but they're, you know, they're
Crammed
so
with fucking carbohydrates and
sugars, yeah. Like
and bad
yogurts too,
oil,
like
soybean
Yoplates.
oil.
What about like
Soybean oil.
yogurts? You know, like
Okay.
most yogurts, because they're pasteurized.
I have the hardest time fighting a good yogurt. The yogurt I have is 7 grams of total carbohydrates, 6 of them are sugar, and it has tons of fat in it. And it's really good yogurt, but it's hard to find. Every yogurt on the shelf is low-fat fucking yogurt.
And it's
Like the
pasteurized, so
green-
the enzymes are dead, so you
Yeah.
don't even get the benefits of the yogurt.
Exactly.
And then it's just, you know, like the flavored ones, they're all like Yoplait or whatever. They're all like sugar based, so they're
Right.
actually a lot worse for you than.
Oh, they're horrible for you. And they put a little bit of fiber in them and slap the American Heart Association sticker on it, and you're all good to go.
I think I agree with you though when you say like ADA is like one of the or the yeah, the AHA and the FDA are one of the biggest horrific, you know.
They're being the American
organizations.
Heart Association just recently ridiculed coconut oil because the sales of them have gone up like immensely like the past few years or whatever, and like other oils have gone down. Bayer, the fucking drug company, Bayer and some soybean oil company funded some study, or not even a study, they just gave the American Heart Association a bunch of money. The American Heart Association came out just stating that it's bad and that we should be cooking our foods or deep frying our foods in vegetable oils and peanut oils and shit like that. And this is just a week ago. Yeah. Fucking, it's pathetic.
Yeah, yeah, and someone told me that when you cook with oil, like certain oils, like vegetable oil, and it turns into a hydrogenated oil when you fry it, that's one of the worst things to put in your body. I don't know if that's true. Oh yeah, what's your take on falafel? I know it's deep fried, but
Okay, so those oils are horrible because they're going to clog your arteries and cause Alzheimer's on top of all the sugar and starches. Whereas saturated fats, they're not going to clog your arteries. Unless you're still intaking a bunch of sugars, they're not going to clog your arteries as much.
yeah, I gotta figure out how to make my own falafels with those be able to deep fry it in those type of oil. Because you could deep fry stuff in those oils, right? And you could have like a healthy fry. Is that possible to have like a healthy fried?
There's certain oil, okay. So it depends on the burn or like the oxidization temperature or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Some oils are obviously higher. You can use some of the polyunsaturated oils like peanut oil or something. Maybe not peanut oil, but I wouldn't use olive oil, or I don't even know about coconut oil to deep fry, but
Yeah, I don't know if that's possible. That would be like a healthy way to deep fry.
because a lot of those oils, they'll turn the trans fats at a certain temperature or whatever. It is zapping all the, I don't know. It's not the healthiest way, but there's healthier alternatives that aren't going to spike your insulin. So it's not something I would do every day, but you can do it. Like for instance, this past week, me and my dad have been experimenting with a lot of different new recipes. We bought almond flour and coconut flour. I made an almond flour pizza, pigged the fuck out. I was still in ketosis the next day. And then he made these these almond flour like cake muffin things. I don't even know. They're really fucking good though. And dude, like I'm doing fine. Like I don't know. Yeah.
I mean that's really.
There's this pancake recipe though, where they use like a protein isolate powder and like a coconut flour with like egg and cream cheese or something like that, and then they use like a sugar-free maple syrup. That looks really, really bomb.
Are you pretty much doing a lot of the food yourself at home, or do you go out to
Yeah.
like do you go like I feel like I can go to a Thai restaurant and get stir-fry vegetables, right? I mean, I don't know if that's
I don't trust fucking
restaurants.
yeah, because I don't know. Like, you'd be surprised, but people that are like, was it gluten, or like they're sensitive to glucose and shit like that, or whatever.
Yeah.
And that,
Like
severe
gluten?
reactions or whatever. Like, if food is cooked in like the same pan as like fucking wheat was or something like that, or like a certain oil, like a soybean oil or something like that, like their insulin levels will spike and they'll look like a fucking diabetic. Like, I don't know. Like, occasionally I eat out. Like, I've gotten In-N-Out once, and they actually do like a low carb thing where they don't use the bun.
Yeah, they wrap the burger in lettuce.
Right. And they tried to put that Thousand Island sauce on it, like, but I know better. That shit's full of fucking sugar and shit. So I just did like mayo and hot sauce or something like that. I forget. But yeah. I don't know. You don't really when your relationship with food, like the first month or two is the hardest. You're gonna think you're gonna miss all this shit.
Yeah.
But once you start to make all these new connections with the foods you're eating, you're gonna start craving those foods. Like, I actually crave my bitter ass kale shake now because of the micronutrients in it. My body knows what's coming.
It's very difficult for me because, you know, to me food, it's very comforting, you know, and it's very like it's my wrench in like stress, and it's like the end of the day, and you feel like it's like when I'm mentally shut down, and like I feel like to eat healthy you have to have like a certain level of mental strength that I don't have a lot of times. You know,
think that like that's the beginning? You definitely do.
Eating is pleasure to me. It's not about nutrients.
You think you can't eat anything in the beginning, and it's like.
And I think about like vegetables. I'm like, yuck, pizza.
Dude,
oh, it's so nice.
Like I said earlier, I pigged the fuck out now. Like I figured it out finally. It took a while and a lot of experimenting, and like trips to the store. Like I don't know. You just have to experiment and like try new things.
Because I think like you and me, we have similar type personality. Like I have a very addictive personality.
I'm so
very
obsessive.
addictive personality. Like like when I started my company, it's all I do. Like I do it 7 days a week. I'm very like I could do it all day, every day. When I'm eating healthy, I can eat really healthy. When I'm not eating healthy, I can eat a large pizza. I can have a couple slices of cake. Coke, and I could. It's one extreme or the other. It's never like in between. Like, well, you know, it's like that's how it's always been with me. It's like
in here with drugs, with food, with everything, and like when the last time I did, or like for instance, these almond flour cook things that my dad made, the muffin things I was telling you about. I ate so many of them, and I was like feeling guilty about it, and like. I was surprised I was still in ketosis this morning, to be honest, because I ate so many of them the past 3 days.
What's ketosis, by the way? Is that like where your insulin spikes?
No, that just means you're burning fat. Like a ketone is a byproduct of fat. That's like what the fuel source is called. So ketosis is a fat burning state. That's all. So you're either like hypoglycemic or what is it?
Yes. Yeah, hypoglycemic, where your insulins are way spiked and.
Keto. don't know. I keep coming up with carbohydrate cycling. Yeah, but you're either in ketosis or carbohydrate cycling.
Yeah, and I remember I used to read a book. It was called Eat Right for Your Type, and that was when I lost the most weight because I got so motivated with the idea of like, hey, if you just remove meats from your diet, you know, for 90% of your diet, your body will process so much better, and the weight will just fall off.
So vegetarian diets are very, very interesting, but the
yeah, I hear mixed on that.
Throws that whole thing out the water because they eat a ton of meat and fat. And
yeah, what's the story if I ate a whole vegetarian diet? Is there like a downside to it? Because
it depends on what you're eating, dude. Because you can get everything through a vegetarian diet. It's just a lot more difficult. There's actually like people experimenting trying to do a ketogenic diet, vegetarian style diet, which is really fucking weird. I don't know. They're probably getting their like proteins and fats from weird shit. I don't know. Because you can't just live on nuts, I feel like. And nuts have like a lot of soluble carbs in them too. Like especially like the ones that are more like legumes, like the fucking cashews and peanuts and stuff.
vegetarians are weird. What's up, Phantom Knight?
I think all diets can be like a useful tool in a sense.
The only negative thing I've heard with vegetarian diets is you don't get enough B12 that you would get through meats, which is like your energy, right? Or something like that.
You can get a lot of Bs from vegetables, but I don't know.
There's a lot of B12 supplements.
I get a lot of my B stuff from nutritional yeast, which is an interesting tool. It has all the Bs in it, and it's this yeast that tastes like fucking toe jam or something. I don't know. I put it on my salad, or I just like take a shot of it. It's not bad.
But I definitely agree with like the fish oils, fish oil pills. We're just eating fish too, right? Just different fish.
Oh yeah, fish, dude. Fish are great, especially like salmon and shit, full of great fats and stuff.
That's what we should do, bake salmon.
Yeah, and you can dump a bunch of olive oil or avocado oil and nuts on it. So good. Garlic, butter, whatever the fuck.
Garlic, butter, what's that green stuff? Basil or something?
Pesto.
I don't know.
Pesto?
Pesto, or it looks like little pricks from a pine tree.
Rosemary?
What are they called?
Rosemary.
Yeah, rosemary, yeah.
Yeah, super bomb.
That's my thing. My biggest thing is I don't want to be 60, 70 years old and be on a bunch of pills and, you know, need like something to get out of bed.
Here's the thing, dude. Like, ketogenic diet is just a more extreme version of paleo or a Mediterranean style diet in a sense, because they're all eating whole, healthy foods and not the fucking concentrated sugars and refined grains and shit like that. They're eating like whole foods, you know, like even if like paleo full Ezekiel bread bullshit, whatever the fuck.
Because I saw like an interview with a guy. He was 65 years old.
You can, I think what's healthy is some type of low carb paleo diet, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a ketogenic diet.
Yeah, because the guys I see that are like, I saw this guy. He was 65 years old, and he had the body of like a 30-year-old, 20-year-old in shape guy, and he was saying like basically what you're saying, like I don't eat a whole lot of meals. I eat like 1 or 2 meals because I give my organs, like I give my liver a chance to recoup. And that really slows down the aging process, because that's why I see like these guys, they look shredded, but they look older than what they really are, because they're, like you said, they're eating like 8 meals a day. Their organs don't get a rest, and they age so much faster, it seems. So their bodies look ripped, but you could tell on their face they look older. You know? So I see that.
You should look up ketogenic diet, like bodybuilders. Because some of them are fucking ripped, dude, and they're just
And it's a
eating
healthy
lot.
ripped.
Yeah, and they're super super lean, and yeah, they look super healthy too. Like since I've been on this diet, I used to have so many skin issues, man. Like I had dandruff my entire life, like some psoriasis problems and shit like that. I'd break out. Since I've been on this diet, all of that has gone away. Like I used to be dependent on fucking dandruff shampoos and like all these stupid products and shit like that. I don't use any of that anymore. Like, and I don't smell as bad when I leave the gym and shit. It's crazy. Like, sometimes I smell like fucking coconut oil. Like all these topical oils and shit. I'm all about eating it, dude. And like stick it in your body, and eventually, if you eat it enough and for long enough, your body will start to use it and excrete it. Like use it like it's supposed to.
What up, Shadowlink?
Definitely recover faster too after workouts.
Yeah, that's the one thing that really got me sold on that article, was that one where it said where it talked about the cellular regrowth through fasting, like, and I think that's just like the key is just like have only 1 or 2 meals a day, no snacking in between, and just if you have those meals that are very dense in nutrients.
Yeah, and have fun with those meals and like look forward to them. Like, and if you want to fucking pig out and have a snack after, like, if you want to have dessert and pig out, just fucking stick to your fasting regimen and see what happens, dude. I honestly think you will see benefits just from a fasting regimen, even if you didn't change your diet a whole lot. Honestly. I bet you'd see tremendous benefits.
I think
then,
so.
like,
I mean, yeah. And I just think the weight loss, like, it's just...
People don't get, like, when you're snacking in between meals, you're just continually slowing your metabolism down and packing on the pounds from, like, the meal before and shit like that.
Do you do, like, where you have, like, a day where you just cook a bunch of shit for the week? Is that... or do you just
my sister
kinda,
loves, okay, a lot of people are all about meal prepping, but I feel like I've gotten this diet down enough to where it's pretty easy for me, like, and like because I'm in a ketogenic state, like I said, you don't really have hunger curves as often or whatever. If I want to bring something to work, like I'll usually just grab a fucking avocado and then like cram a bunch of leafy greens in a container, maybe like some cheese, nuts, seeds, fucking some olives on top of it, dice up like a fucking hard-boiled egg on that or whatever, and good to go. Like that's a bomb-ass lunch right there. Oh yeah, oil, fucking vinegar, like, and that totally hold me over through the day if I like need to eat something. And then I have my fatty ass coffee in the morning, which I put a bunch of, sometimes, especially when you're first adapting, the coconut oil, butter, or like even whole cream or whatever in the coffee can help.
So that's good. So you,
It
like,
helps
if I
you,
take...
it helps you keep you full and it's fat.
Yeah.
And
So that's a
use
good
that as
idea,
your
just to,
primary
like-
fuel first.
You have like cook your vegetables in butter instead of oils, and
Yeah.
and then and then bake
Or
some
steam your
salmon.
vegetables, or just steam your vegetables and then dump all the butter, melted butter on top of that with some garlic, or whatever. I don't know,
Yeah.
there's so many different ways to cook.
A lot of salt and garlic, and
But there's one thing like I do. Okay, so like paleo diets, like yeah, they eat the fat or whatever, but ketogenic diet, you eat a ton more fat, especially when you're adapting. But I feel like it's a recipe for disaster if you mix all that saturated fat and then like later on that night you're feeling vulnerable, go to the fridge and then you stuff your face full of like chocolate ice cream or something like that.
because it'll hit you that much,
It'll
hit
spike
body.
your insulin levels, and then like you shouldn't. I just feel like you shouldn't mix all that excess fat along with the especially the carbohydrates that are gonna fucking spike your insulin super fast. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like one or the other kind of thing. You don't want to be. That's like playing with fire in a sense.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like if they're healthy saturated fats, it's less likely to like clog your fucking arteries or whatever. But either way, that's like that's not what you want to do. Some saturated fats along with the sugars and stuff is fine, or the sugars are not fine. I don't even know what I'm saying, but people are gonna do it anyways. So
yeah, so it's just the consistency, and yeah, you can't like, because it's gonna make it even worse if you break if you're trying to do it, because your body's just gonna
like if you're trying. All I'm saying is if you're trying to adapt and you do decide to add all those extra fats into your diet, don't fucking
even more so you can't break to sugars or like
just wait till you adapt. I mean, you can still do it without adding all those extra fats in your diet, but it's going to be a lot harder or whatever if you're to go that direction. Honestly, like, I would just take baby steps, and like you were saying, intermittent fasting is a huge fucking thing. I think that's super important. I think people should be doing that anyways. Like, I think that's just something they should do, even if it's a 3 meal a day thing. And because just that alone gives their body a chance and their insulin levels to a chance to lower or whatever. And if you're eating healthy whole foods, there's a chance that your glycemic index isn't going to spike that much anyways, because it's all slow, healthy absorbed carbohydrates or whatever, rather than refined sugars and high fructose corn syrup and fucking all that shit or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a phone call from this guy.
I'm just rambling though. Yeah, I'm definitely no like scientist or anything. This is all. I mean, either way, I do recommend intermittent fasting, some type of low carb paleo diet to anybody. And then a really high fat diet if you were to go all the way keto. You can still do, I think high fat is still important, high fat, low carb. But maybe not as high fat if you're consuming more carbs. So yeah, let me know when you're off the phone. I'm gonna take a bong load. Oh, so yeah, no, sodium is definitely insulin levels, and you're indulging in a bunch of, you know, refined grains and bad carbohydrates and shit like that. Too much salt could probably be bad. Not exactly sure, but I know if you're eating clean, like you want like tons of salt, especially if you're on a ketogenic diet. I knew that. Saw your comment, Shadow Link.
Yeah. Marty, I guess he was having some issues. I don't know. He's saying he's not getting airflow downstairs, so he's just. It's not us, he says. It's just he's frustrated with this house, and I'm just like, man, I feel for you, man. I wish there was something I could do, but you know. Damn. Ooh, platinum dragons. We do not have these.
You don't say.
Don't say, is that Mr. 2005 Sonic Man?
Why, yes it is.
We finally got a stream.
Oh, is someone supposed to stream now?
No, I'm just surprised. I've been waiting 45 minutes.
Man, I'm telling you, man. Sometimes I gotta work all day on Sundays now, I guess. All these headaches.
It's alright though. But guess what though? 27 weeks.
Before the D-Day?
Before the actual event. GDQ 2018.
Oh boy.
AGDQ. 27 weeks, man.
Sweet. God showed up.
I know everybody's prepping for SGDQ and for them, have fun and all of that, but AGDQ is the real deal. Also, how you doing, Mr. Fubar?
Fubar was streaming. One day.
Yeah, I saw that. Also, my good friend, Mr. Reef Guzzler, is he still here?
Reef and I were having some good conversation, man, earlier.
Dang it, I missed it.
I don't know if he's coming back, but yeah. We were talking about all sorts of things, health related, and it was fun.
Damn, I missed all the good stuff? Oh, man.
He's, yeah, like, I forgot what he called it.
I mean, I saw it on his
Ketosis?
server.
Yeah, the ketosis diet or something.
Mm-hmm.
It was, yeah. Let's make sure I got these. I know there was some. Okay, yeah, we got these. This is the most grindy part in the entire game.
Well, you do have the time, so you can grind away. For me, I'm just relaxing until tomorrow, where I gotta be up at 5:45 in the morning.
Ooh. Where's the Zocus? Oh, there it is. Okay, good. Got it. That's early, man.
Yeah, it is.
But if you can do it, power to you.
Well, I do know it's 88 days, 19 hours, 30 minutes, and 10 seconds until fall gets here. I'm not a summer fan, so yeah, I'm gonna keep this countdown.
Boom. Oh boy.
I do know next weekend is the 4th of July weekend. Do y'all have anything planned?
Probably just cook a bunch of food. Cook a bunch of food and hang out. And that's about the extent of it. I don't think I've seen a fireworks show. Well, I saw one semi-recently. Within the last 5 years, but... Ooh-wee!
But yeah, I'm like, I don't want to go to Six Flags. I actually want to chill out. Like, I don't got time to deal with people's stupidity, man.
Oh, water parks are the best.
I wish there was a way to look these up to see if I have like a program or something.
Like, football, I ain't trying to be up there, you know, just relaxing. Then next thing you know, a fight breaks out over something really stupid. And, I do mean stupid.
I don't see it. So let's leap it. Ooh, he throws Fyra. I miss back in the days when the elementals were Fire 1, Fire 2, Fire... Actually, I'm okay with Firaga and Fyra. That's grown on me a little bit. Oh shit, a slagworm. Ooh. The only way to beat this guy is I need to be able to cast Stop on him. Okay, it landed. And I'm cheesing this because it's worth the cheese.
Yeah.
For those that don't know the difficulty of this shit. It ain't fun.
No, Street Fighter 5 is not fun.
Or Tekken 7.
I'd have to agree.
Street Fighter 5 is just a disappointment.
So sweet. God came back. Good. We got the slagworm. Damn, that's a hard one because that guy's tough to kill.
Now, Tekken 7 is fun, but a lot of people hate the rage art. And I'm like, for what? I mean, now people can come back and take a win from you.
Yeah, that's how some people play.
One thing I do love about it, Akuma, no matter where you try to punch, kick, or grab him, his rage art is unblockable unless you jump. Hey, if he catches you in the mid attack and he does rage art, you might as well say good night.
Nice water scroll. Not nice, didn't do much damage.
Nice but not nice.
Nice but not nice. Hey Foobs, I don't know if it's just me. Do you feel like Retro RPG Revival has lost viewers?
Lost viewers?
Or it just doesn't have the viewership it used to?
Yeah.
That's one thing I think I've noticed. Like, we used to remember, I remember we used to have like 12 to 20 people here. Granted, we've had some fallout, but now I see like 2 to 6 viewers on average.
Yeah, I mean, I do know when I do stream on here, it's like at max, maybe I get a good 7 or 8, but that's about it.
Yeah, I mean, I've noticed like even the biggest indicator is I remember Brandon used to be on every single call, every single day of every single moment, and I noticed that's changed. Now I rarely see him on. So that's like the ultimate indicator right there.
I mean,
well, yeah. Yeah. You don't see Root here anymore.
Well, Root quit the channel because he doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I mean, he helps out with programming. He just there's people on here that annoy him. So understandable.
I hope it's not me.
Yeah, I think the immaturity might drive some people away from the channel.
Yeah. We can be pretty shallow sometimes on here. And if you look at like a lot of the viewers that are on Twitch, a lot of times they're more of the, you know, they're a little more sensitive, let's say.
Yes. I mean, really sensitive. Like, it's ridiculous.
So, I kind of thought that, you know, that may have caused that type of issue.
I mean, it's just crazy. And what I don't understand is that, you know, you can stream till the cows come home, but for some people, they have to fight that much harder. But for other people, it's real easy. And I never understood that. Hey, you can stream the same game the other person's streaming and be real good at it, but the viewership is just not there.
Yeah. Well, I think the other thing too, like, you know, the way I stream, I don't try to create a professional setting like other people are, you know. And a lot of the people that get the most viewers, they basically have to go out of their natural element and be professional. And that's really what attracts most people is the, God, I can't get this fucking spell. So, if you're not doing that, then you're missing out on people.
And then another thing that's really irking me, it's like people will watch, but they will not donate bits.
They won't throw their bits?
No, they won't donate bits to the streamer that's trying their hardest. But for a more popular streamer, they get bits galore. And I just feel it's like there's gonna be a lot of disappointment next year if you can't we get close to $100 in bits. So
Well, they have their own inner circles, you know, so they send people around from one big stream to the next.
and that's the thing. You have to be a big streamer. If you're not a big streamer, you are in a lot of trouble. Ugh, excuse me. And I feel it's like if a person is doing their best and trying to interact with the chat, then you know, show them some, toss them some bits. But here's another thing: I think Twitch should change their name. Twitch should change their name to Lurker.tv.
To America?
No, to this website. Because that's all people do now. They don't say hi, they don't do nothing. Unless it's a big streamer. But for the smaller streamers, it's like, well, you gotta interact with your chat. I'm like, you do that till the cows come home. But if you call out that lurker, then they leave.
Well, I think even, I mean, like, you know, even like, if you look at a channel like, what is it called? RGQ, is it? Retro Gaming Quest, or I unfollowed them. I haven't been on the channel, but
You mean live TV?
Retro Live TV, is that what they're called?
Snoop Doggy Dogg.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Hey guys.
What's up,
Baby
man?
boy.
Like
Playing.
It must be Sunday because B-Boy's here.
it must be Sunday.
It must be fun day. Yep. It's Sunday fun day. Boys.
How was the day?
Not bad, not bad. I'm all good.
Good, good.
How's
yeah,
that? How's that FF6 going there?
Oh, you know.
I don't know.
It's grindy. 100% runs are a little grindy.
Right.
As they typically are.
Right.
I've been playing in the back of my head of doing a Star Ocean 3 300 trophies.
I didn't
man.
interrupt anything, did I? Like, too much?
Oh, no, we're just chatting, dude.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
just talking.
Okay.
Yeah. We were talking about how, like, we've noticed
Twitch.
that in Retro RPG... Well, first I mentioned how, like, Retro RPG Revival, like the channel, I've noticed that, like,
Right.
people that used to stream really frequently don't stream as frequently anymore in terms of the viewership. You know, when we used to get like 12 to 20 viewers every time people streamed. I mean, sometimes you'd have like the low times, but part of it had to do with the streamer who's streaming too. They're not as good, but and now I see like the average seems to be like
Yeah.
3 to 8.
It's
So-
summertime.
Dude,
Stuff's going
like,
on.
you should have, like... Dude, you should have at least 50 fucking people watching you. I'm being fucking serious.
Well, like that Retro Live TV. Didn't you stream on that channel before, B-Boy?
I was on there like a couple of times, but
Like-
I was one of the first people to try to get invited, and I was just like,
Like,
you
I mean,
know what? This
yeah.
is gonna run into the ground. It's not gonna get and go anywhere, and I was just like,
Well, I remember with them.
I said it straight up
Uh-huh.
that like the premise was partner, and I said straight up, I'm like, good luck.
How are they not partners yet? Don't they have like 11K followers?
Yeah. Yep. Nope.
I-
Not yet. Nada.
I know why they're not partner. Because they don't have a girl streamer on there with a nice rack.
Well, I mean,
Well, like,
they do themselves, but I mean, yeah, like I was in Invitational at the beginning, and I'm just like, by a friend that started the whole thing. He was a friend to me, and I'm just like, bro, no way, man. Like, I can't do this. And I just said, I didn't really specify any reasons, but dude, someone like you, me and Fubar, and even Sonic, this is like early Justin TV days. Like, yo, some people caught the boat, Justin TV, and some people didn't. And that's it. Like, I went through a lot just to, you know, make stuff happen. Quite a lot. I mean, I made Streamers in the Skies, and thought that was gonna like rocket somewhere possibly, but I don't know. I was doing it. Whenever I did anything, I did it really for just like the love of it. And when stuff got introduced to me, I was just like, you're trying to do it during a new era where there's like hundreds and possibly of thousands, well, duh, now thousands of streamers. And I was just like, dude, that's just way out there for me to even. But if I think if I went there and I was there and I did and I did it an equal amount of work, and I, well, pushed it my way, it could have been, it could have made it. It could have made it. But I said no. I was just like, no way. I seen too many. I was worn the heck out of trying to get to that level by then. And I was just like, dude, forget it. This doesn't look good, and I'm out. But it could have been possible, definitely. Even with the team that I have right now, like Texas, you're in it, right?
Yeah, I'm in SID.
Yeah. Then
I didn't even know they do groups still anymore, because I thought they did that special groups thing where you create one and you join it for everyone now.
They have that group thing. I know what you're saying. I know what you're talking about. They have that group thing. I didn't make any SID groups for that. I don't need to. I really honestly don't need to make SID a community. If it's a team, it's not a community kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
well, like, I think just like, you know, ooh, zombie dragons. I don't think we have those. Actually, no, I think we do. Like I was just talking to Fubar, like, you know,
right.
That, you know, I think this channel, like, when we first started, man, that we had streamers and they were going, like, slots were full, man. Like, even Phobia was streaming on the channel. And, and I just noticed, like, people quickly, you don't see Maverick here anymore, you don't see, you know, nothing wrong with that. I mean, you know, life is life, and, you know, whatever happens to people's life, I don't negatively look bad upon it, but, you know, I don't see him, I don't see, well, what's her name's pregnant, again, Castlevania girl is what she was saying,
Yep.
so.
Yeah, she's preggo. Yeah.
But, like, you know, I don't know, I don't see Star Dragon much anymore, I don't see, and nothing wrong with it, like, if you're here, I'm not saying it in a negative way.
I should be,
it's just my observation, you know, it's
I
like...
should be a little bit more than I have, but the one thing that I've been doing is, like, I have been keeping my game off of Dragon Warrior 3 off to your stream specifically. So every time I start it and finish it, I have been doing it on Triple R. Like, so if I start it again, like, I'm gonna leave off where I left off on Triple R, where I started.
Hey, what's up, Kid Fox? I love this game too, man. Yeah.
I mean, the thing that I've come to understand now, as far as Twitch, unfortunately, it's a popularity contest. And you know what? I honestly stopped caring. I'm like, I'm gonna stream what I want. If they show up, cool. If they don't, that's cool too. Like, I'm done. Like, and as far as the bits, I'm like, I'll just create a sub account and get my bits like that. I'm just through. I'm just gonna be one of those people just chill out. Let's put it like this. I'm gonna have the extra guys mentality and just be chill.
Do I recognize da 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 da? No, I don't.
Dude. Yeah, Sonic. It's up and down, all around. Upside down, you turning me.
But you get bits. You've gotten bits. I haven't even signed up for bits. I just don't care about them, to be honest. But you know, that's just my that's just me though.
I mean, the thing about it is, like, I actually had somebody, actually Friday, and he messaged me on Discord, and he's like, go to my Twitch channel. I was like, okay, cool. I get there, he says hi, I say hi, and he donates 500 bits off the break. I'm like, dude, like, are you serious? Like, he said that I'm a very good streamer. I'm like, I'm just a little nobody, like, seriously. But he's like, he believes in my channel. I'm like, wow. And I'll admit, I kind of shed a few tears after that, but yeah, I was just like shook. Like, really?
Yeah. What's that? Yeah. Oh yeah, I enjoy you know, having, you know, the community, and you know, and I've always said like it, you know, RRR is going to be around forever, you know, because it's just because we have no other purpose than to really just enjoy, like to be on the Discord and talk about the games we play, you know. So.
And then the thing about it is, I've come to learn, like, I don't need to prove nothing else to no one else because I have you all as my second family. And I don't take that lightly. I really don't. Because there's many people out here who, you know, just out there for themselves, and
Yo,
I'm not like that.
yo, word, Sonic. I mean, you should know by now, man. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about nothing else, man. If we're, I mean, you know, it gets hard. It gets hard. I mean, looking for family and all that, but like, I think you have something established, but yeah, man, just we're here for you, man, like family, dude. Like I'd like to think I am. Twitch is Twitch, Sonic. You will never be able to change.
Yeah, one thing. Yeah, I'll tell you this, man. Like, cause anything you say, I'm usually 100% agree with you on. One of the things I just learned to say is that is what it is. That's never gonna change.
Bam!
All I care about is focusing.
Bam!
All I focus on is just what I enjoy doing. I enjoy the way I stream. I enjoy the people who come watch me stream, and that's pretty much it, man. And you know what? If someone wants to show cleavage to make some money because they didn't make it in porn or whatever, and want to do that on here, dude, I ain't mad at you. This is the way they structured it. It's, you know, it's very money centric now, and that's it, man. No reason to complain about it. It is what it is. You know, that's the system, man. And
yeah,
you know,
it is
and
what
I
it is.
enjoy that I can create an environment where there's absolutely, even someone mentioned in chat, well, you should do one day to set it up for donations for charity. I'm like, no, I don't want any money centric. I'm not against charity, but I don't want any money thing to do with this. Like, I don't want to sign up for bits. Like, I want this a pure stream, something that's very rare on Twitch, and I'm proud of that. You know that, you know, I mean, part of it because I got my own business, I make plenty of money. You know, so, but I mean, you know, beside the point, even before I had my own business, this is. I love streaming, man. I love streaming games. I stream for purely on games and good conversations, and that's it. You know? I have absolutely, like, I will never put a donation button on the channel, affiliate link or anything.
Texas,
Yeah.
you're a good conversationalist, okay?
I'm in
You're
sales.
a
I'm
freaking
in
good
sales. That's what I do for.
Right.
I'm a talker. Yeah, for sure. But I appreciate it. I do appreciate it.
And you know, I just want to break it down, like, dude, I don't know, like, I just, like, it is what it is. Chop it into a block. Like, I chop my Twitch experience into a block. Yeah, I'm gonna chop it for some people, and other people are not even gonna get the good chop. You ain't getting nothing good. You're just getting regular, old, plain, no gas chop. And then some people, you're gonna get my good chop. And that's it. That's it. That is probably one of the most important chops you can make. And that's all I'm gonna say. The way you should just keep it and run your way. That's it. run the way that you're gonna do it with that, and that's it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
and
don't
I'm happy with this, man. I love the environment, and I'm sorry some people felt different and left, and and I don't have any ill will towards them, and it's gonna happen, and it's probably gonna happen again in the future. And I just want to say that anyone who's trying to get some money out of streaming, I nothing against it at all. I mean, I personally don't stay around those streams very long if they are very money centric, but nothing against it. That's how it's set up, man. And that's what you want, get it.
Yeah.
No, go ahead, Simon.
I mean, I just feel for some people, and I feel what they do, they will actually quit their jobs just to do Twitch full time. I'm like, that's very dangerous. Twitch is not gonna give you health benefits. Twitch is not gonna give you a 401k. Twitch is not gonna give you a retirement plan. It's like, don't do something that reckless and dangerous.
It can be. I don't want to cut you off, so keep on talking.
No,
Well, I mean the retirement section. Yeah, if you're good with your money, you could probably invest it and build a retirement out of it. But I don't see it as a long-term thing, and in reality, to make the money that the type of money people make, they do have to stream 6 to 10 hours a day, which means you're basically sitting on your butt 6 to 10 hours a day. I see how a lot of those streamers look. They don't look like they're gonna make it past 80. I don't know. That's just me. That's just what I see as an observation. But other than that, but hey, if they can make it happen though, and they can. Some streamers I know work out and they're healthy, and great for them, man. And if they're good at investing the money, fuck, man. My hat goes off to you. That's props. You got life figured out. Like, to me, it's
like I'm saying, yeah. What are you saying?
Yeah, I mean that's props, and yeah. But in terms of this, man, I'm just happy to stream in front of people. It's cool to see people that really like this game, and I love talking about these games, and new games coming out and things like that, and and even if we have political talks, well, I don't talk too much politics. I mean, maybe a little bit on finances, but that's pretty much it. Damn, this guy's maxed.
I mean, the thing about it is, like, politics, people get in their feelings too fast. So unless it's finances, I ain't saying diddly squat. But I mean, that's the thing. Like, I've come to terms. People feel like, well, how come people don't watch me? And I hate to be this cold when I say this, but some people are just better streamers than others. It's just that simple. I mean, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but it's the truth.
Hey, and some people like to see me eat 60 McNuggets, and that's when I get the most viewers. But you know what? I'd rather have less viewers playing games, because I can't be doing that all the time. That's what I had almost 100. I almost had 100 live viewers when I did that one day.
But yeah, I mean, the thing about it is, for me, I know me. I know I'm goofy. I know at times I say stupid stuff, but that's just me. Like,
yeah.
Dude, I told you, man. Cut it into blocks. Just cut it. You gotta. You have to. It's... Oh, dude, to me it's law now. I freaking... I don't even know how to explain it, man. I'm thinking about it as I'm talking to you, and I'm just like, when it comes onto my brain, I'm gonna tell you. But yeah, like Texas was saying about being on Twitch and money. Like, the reason why we see so many changes is because there are always gimmicks happening. there's always a new gimmick. Do you know how much of a gimmick the bit system is? That's one of the biggest freaking like quote to gimmick as it gets, the bit system. But it's like dude, that's why we see changes. That's why we see people trying or doing anything for the money on Twitch, dude. Like gimmicks, and they're just all usually gonna be changing. And if you don't roll with it, sometimes then you.
Isn't it Amazon that owns Twitch now?
Yeah, Amazon owns Twitch. Yeah.
Yeah. And now they bought out Whole Foods.
Yep, they brought out Whole Foods.
And for a lot of you that don't know, Amazon is the biggest server. They have the largest amount of memory and servers in the world. They're bigger than Google. My ex-girlfriend tried to argue that. My ex-girlfriend was just like, nobody's bigger than Google. Google's the biggest. No.
Being a chunk of their
Amazon is bigger than Google. Amazon is bigger than Google.
And Uber is one of the bigger companies right now.
They probably are. Last time,
I think they're competitive to Walmart.
Almost a year ago, but Amazon was
the
the biggest. We had a guest speaker. We had a guest speaker. I was in something, and Amazon at that time was the biggest memory block, like on the most servers out of anybody in the world. Largest, Amazon, and they bought out freaking Twitch. What a freaking pretty smart move, I'd say. And then I got an argument from my ex-girlfriend. Google. Google. Yeah, Google's pretty big, but they're not the biggest. And Google is getting bigger. I don't know if it was her poison that got into me, that maybe they can get bigger, but with acquiring Twitch from Amazon, they're pretty big. Apple's big too, but yeah, last I knew of, Amazon was the biggest.
See, back, I remember when Twitch first came out, when they opened up their partnership program, because Man vs. Game was friends with Fire, who was one of the staff members of Twitch when JTV transferred to Twitch when Amazon bought it from Justin Wong or whatever that guy's name was. And I remember on his webpage, because I did used to watch Man vs. Game a little bit, and he's the one that created this whole idea of like rating channels, which is why now they created the host button and this community where like he created this idea of quote-unquote community where which was really, I think, a thinly disguised thing of saying, hey, I'm gonna promote your channel, which is what a lot of people don't realize. It's, you know, and but then he quit streaming for a little bit, and he complained on his website that like, I have to quit streaming because I'm not making money doing this. And then that created the partnership button. So a lot of this stuff, like, they were like, Twitch was like, hey, why don't we make these guys partners, and we'll split it 50-50.
Yeah.
And and the rest is history, you know.
Right. Yeah,
then everyone saw the success he had.
History to me. That
and then,
sounds like history to me.
Yeah, and then the success that he had, and then the whole concept of, hey, I can play games and just make a career playing video games came about, and the amount of streamers that came about was astronomical.
Yeah.
Well, esports had a lot to do with it too.
Yeah, esports stuff had a lot to do with it too. Yeah. CS:GO and shit.
And then StarCraft 2 tournaments and things like that, and those channels. and you see like Spooky. Was this Team Spooky?
Team
Like those
Yeah, the
fighter
fighting
channels.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
he's massive, dude.
Yeah, shit's gotten fucking like proportionate. That's for sure.
Yeah. So
Not gonna
I mean, I enjoy
sugarcoat
talking
that
about
shit.
this stuff, and you know, and it is what it is.
Yeah,
But you know,
it is
I
what it
think it's
is.
sad to see what it's
like-
done. It's sad to see what it's done to people because, like, I saw Man vs. Game. He had a wife, and then he got involved in drugs and dumped his wife and got some, you know, she looks like a cosplay type girlfriend or something.
Oh
And,
shit! I didn't know all that shit.
oh yeah, dude.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I
Dude,
did not even go there.
Yeah, I mean,
still,
it. You know, fucking fame and money can do a lot of shit to people. dude.
Damn, yeah, it can. I'm not even gonna put blame on no man. Yo,
You
I
know?
don't put blame on no man.
I mean, and you
But-
saw what happened with that one guy that pretended he was in a wheelchair and took 30,000
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
people.
yeah. I remember that one.
So-
I remember that one.
You know, and again, I'm not saying it's bad, you know, to make money, you know, on the internet, but you know, at the same time, you know, you've created
don't
some,
lie. Don't
Yeah,
lie.
yeah,
You know?
yeah.
and then you created this whole girl community where, you know, they put this facade that they have a passion for gaming, but you know, it's really disguised as a attention and, you know, Sonic talk about, and you know, and I feel bad for that actual women that really enjoy gaming, and where, like, you know,
Yeah.
you see these women that are like, they look like the type of women that would be in a club,
Mm-hmm.
and you're like, why are you, and you know, but you know, I'm not gonna hate on the Twitch viewers, but you know, most viewers, like you said, are very sensitive, and they're very blind to, you know, the reality of the situation, and they still throw thousands of dollars at them.
Yes, they do. I mean, when this girl on Facebook posted that she got 10 grand off of one stream, I laughed. But that's sad. It's like dudes don't even try to date in real life, but yet you would toss 2 grand to a girl that you don't even know.
Yeah, yo, dudes, I'm gonna continue this conversation. I want to. I'll be right back. Though.
All right, dude.
Alright.
I'm gonna be back.
So, anyways,
Yeah, I mean, I found that so crazy. You donated 2 grand to a girl that you're never gonna meet. Like, really? Like, could you not be any dumber? Like, why not take that 2 grand and put it in your savings account? Do something smart.
let me tell you something. One of the biggest toxins in life that I've noticed from observation is egos. Egos are one of the biggest killers of logic, killers of, you know, anything. And, you know, it robs people of a lot because, you know, to them, he feels like he's a pimp. I gave this woman 10 grand. Like, he feels he's a pimp. You know, like if, like, you know, like, that's why they created strip clubs. Strip clubs, you go in there, you have women all over you, you're throwing $1 bills everywhere. You know, you've seen the movies. And, you know, but it makes, like, average or below average people feel like, you know, great. They're like, fuck, man, I'm the man.
I'm like, where's your self-confidence? Where's your self-esteem? Like,
And that's
well,
what that's the premise. You know, nothing wrong. By the way, nothing wrong if you guys like going to strip clubs. I'm not a fan of them, but you know, that's just me. You know.
no, I know. I'm saying as far as the people who donate that much money on Twitch, it's like, what, you don't have, you're that low. It's like you feel like that you never get a date, so you just feel just toss your money to someone who probably won't give 2 cents about you, but you still donated money to them.
And again,
I'm
this
sorry.
is, but you know, these type of conversations, I love having them. The reason why there's a lot of viewers that probably don't come to our channels because they probably are offended because I'm saying the truth.
Yeah,
That's my
we
thought. That's
talk-
my opinion. I could be wrong, but I think that's part of it. If I pretended to be a business-like channel and we had donation buttons and we put strict rules on how people can stream and what to say and what not to say, I think, you know, I think we'd have a lot more viewers. But then you're you know, what?
catering to them, pretty much.
Yeah, then you're a sellout at that point.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just to the point where once I get this $100 in bits, I'm opting out. Like this is what's the word I'm looking for? Well, it is too stressful because it's like if you don't get $100, then you'll wind up owing Twitch, and I forget the amount. And I'm like, a lot of people don't even see that in black and white. I do.
He's a fever. How high?
Hmm?
So you have to go to the hospital? Oh. Oh. My bad. He's got a 101 fever.
But yeah, like I'm again, like I'm thankful for the people that I met thus far, and that I could consider my own family. And that's why I go to these GDQ events, because I get to see them, get to, you know, talk to them and everything else.
Yeah, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Yeah, well that's the fun thing with the AGDQ. But I don't want people to think of this as like a negative thing. But it is reality. Whether you think I'm wrong or not, I think I'm pretty factually accurate with everything that I've said.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, and if you like those channels, there's nothing wrong with it, you know.
And if you got the money, there's nothing wrong with that either. Just go ahead, keep tossing it, keep flinging it, keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though, Sonic. Yeah. Like I'm saying, like, you know, like, why bother yourself with bothering yourself about that? Like, just forget it, man. Just.
I mean, I enjoy talking about it.
Go. Like, just, I don't know. Like, I'm like, yo, I'm almost to the point where it's just like, whoa.
Like, I'll be honest, like...
Girl streamer? Whoa, man, let me freaking type on the freaking keyboard. It's just like...
What's up, Earth Soup?
Like...
You only like... Well, like, I'll be honest, like, I used to get upset, when, like, you know, I was part of Sid and EB Stream, and I got upset at them because I was like, EB Stream, because, like, they left Twitch and, like, tried to do their own thing on a channel. And then, like, you know, and I got mad, you know, and I used to get upset because I was like, man, why don't these guys, have events and things like that and group community, because it just all faded away. But then, like, I realized, like, you know, why don't I just do my, you know, I talked to Fubar, because Fubar is still streaming as much as me, and I was like, hey, Fubar, you and I stream a lot, why don't we make a channel, since all the other ones are dying out? And he was like, dude, fucking great idea, let's fucking do it. And he's like, what do you think of the name? And I was like, hey, I'm cool with the name. And I'm glad we created, you know, you can't get upset at people because, and one thing I learned is, like, I can't get upset at people because, you know, what happens in their life happens in their life, and, you know, you can't get mad at it because, you know, look, things happen, life changes, and
yeah, dog.
Communities die, and if you're still, because, like, I had a really good friend in Texas, and when he found a girlfriend, you know, I was pretty much, you know,
done.
Yeah. She took priority. And I used to get upset at that. And then you just realize, you know what, man? You just find someone else as a friend. You like, you can't be, like, wound up in it.
Yeah.
And we're cool. I got him as a friend and everything, but yeah, and that's it. And you move on.
And see, that's the thing. It's like with me, like, I do plan to go to different events each year because it's like you live one time. That's all you get, one time, and you better live it up and live it up nicely. Because if you don't
live it up,
if you don't, you're gonna reach the elderly age. You're gonna say, "I wish I would have did this when I was this age."
Oh, fuck that! I'm gonna be 80 and on a fucking windmill. fucking hanging onto that shit while it's spinning. I don't give a fuck. And better be a fucking quick one too. Shit. Keep on. Continue what you're saying, Sonic. You're doing good. Continue, please.
B-Boy's gonna retire in Poland.
Sonic was.
Yeah.
Dude. That would be a dream. Dude, that would be a dream. What a great freaking. What? Ugh. Too much for me to handle. Too much for me to handle.
And see, that's the thing. It's like, where I'm at, there's a thing called Awesome Con. I plan to go to that next year. It's right in my neighborhood, and when I was on the metro train, and I see them with the different cosplays, and some of them were very detailed, and very good. I was like, where they get that from? Then the post up there, biggest thing, Awesome Con this weekend. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, you could start. You could start at that, Sonic. You could start at that. I mean, those are like, I'd like to say we can enjoy things like that, like video game related, character comic or something like. We enjoy that type of stuff. Like if it makes you feel good, do it, man. Trust me, just. But like you said, man, like you're talking about like I don't mean to just be an ass, but dude, I'm never gonna be like, oh man, you know what I should have done? Nah, dude. No.
Like, I mean, I'm to the point where the Dead Poets Society, Robert Williams had it correct. Like, he's like carpe diem, seize the day. Like, you better do it. You better do it. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, when I had to explain to my coworker, he said, well, E3 is no longer open to the public. I was like, oh, really? Went to the website, I showed it to him. He was like, oh. I'm like, yeah, it's back open to the public, but on like 1,000. And I think the tickets are like $250. So I'm like, I always wanted to go there as a teenager. And I still do plan to go there, at least one time.
Dude.
Same thing with Evo, PAX East, the Comic-Con in New York, or maybe San Diego. Like, yeah. Like, there's freaking life out here. Shoot.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Yeah. I found out a couple of days ago there's a speedrunning community and speedrunning thing in North America, with North America being Canada. Who knows? Like, if I see them streaming often enough, and if they don't have the games that people are freaking submitting, then I'm gonna maybe submit a game.
Make it happen.
Cool. Yeah, definitely make it happen. And like I told Uncle Ness, on like one of these old days in October, I am gonna actually come out there to the Capcom Pro Tour and cheer you on in Street Fighter.
Which Street Fighter?
With him is the Grandmaster Challenge, the one that you play football.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I told him I'm gonna be up there in Canada one of these years, and I will cheer him on.
Nessie?
Where's
No.
Uncle Ness? I haven't seen him.
He's very busy. He's very busy, but he's fine. But he's very busy. I talked to him a couple of days back. He is very busy. Like I told dude, like you gotta slow down, or your body gonna let you know in the worst way possible.
He's trying to get that big money.
Yeah, and there's a little drama on the other end, but I'm not gonna discuss it because, yeah. But I'm definitely proud of him, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked into too many things, but I'm glad Texas knows what he's still doing in the FF6.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you know, and it's like, you know, and I should never complain about streamers that, you know, play, you know, stream like all day and then quit, or, you know, it's just like, hey, let's find other streamers that do want to play more frequently, and let's just add them onto the channel, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be there, dude. I'm not gonna go away with playing Dragon Warrior 3 still. I want to do that still for Triple R for sure. It's gotta be done, and where I left off, I'm gonna pick up again.
Yeah.
But I died at a bad spot too, but
But
I'm gonna make it happen.
But another thing, like as far as games complete on here, out of all the streamers, I'm thinking I'm like top tier because I'm on my 8th RPG.
I was thinking of that. Maybe we add like a section for like we'll call them top tier streamers or something. And these are like for the people that are, you know, more frequent streamers.
Yeah.
Like for the people that stream more frequently. I think that would be nice, because then, you know, I want people to feel like that have put a lot of, you know, streaming and things like that. You know, and then, but still be respectful of the ones that still stream and want to stream in the future, but maybe just can't do as much, and, you know, just have them as regular streamers, you know. Because at first I was like, you know, we should de-stream, we should remove streamerships on everyone that takes more than 3 months, but, you know, you can't be like that. You gotta be, you know, I like to try to be as understandable as possible, you know. And then maybe just have like a tier system, you know, like.
We're doing it for the love of the games, though,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the first command.
There's just some people that love games a little more than others.
Yeah, yeah. True. I do like.
We need to be
I'm
Contra
about
world record
games.
holders. We need to be
I'm
Contra world record holders. We need to co-op
about
some Contra.
I'm about games, man. I'm about games. Like I'll throw everything else in the freaking wind before games, man. But
Yeah. But also, I mean, for me, like, I pick RPGs that have never been seen before. I don't pick the common ones, Chrono Trigger, Earthbound, and nah. I pick ones that no one has heard or seen before.
yeah, but it's the way that games are picked up too, though, Sonic. I mean, it sucks that Twitch can do what it does to games. Oh, my friend. If there's anyone that understands you to the freaking climax, it will be me. Super Metroid is ruined. Mario 64?
Ruined. It's ruined.
Yo, those are, and probably Ocarina of Time, ruined. Those are probably the top 3 freaking games.
Yeah.
Ruined.
Mega Man X.
No, Mega Man
X.
series. the series.
I am such a
like-
Mega Man fan that like it's ruined from a proportionate stand, but I have too much nostalgia. Like I like games too much. You can't just go in there and be like, I'm destroying this. Dude, you weren't there when things were happening for the game, I guess, or I don't know. I'm probably explaining it badly, but you know what I'm saying. Like, play Mario 64, play Super Metroid. It's just like,
Everything's been done. Everything's been seen 1,000 times.
yeah,
Over and over and over and over.
Yeah.
No disrespect to people who do Mario 1, 2, and 3, but I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of seeing it. Stop it. I know you can glitch to no end. Even with my own boy Sonic, like, I'm tired of seeing the glitches. It's like, can you play the game through for once? Don't speedrun it. Play it all the way through. Like, everybody, it's like new game. Oh, let me get it and then let me speedrun it.
Yeah,
Where's
speedrun
the- where's-
community is.
Like,
Yes.
where is the enjoyment? Take your time and play it. Don't, oh, new game, let me get it and let me speedrun it. Put all it. You're ruining the game.
That's what people
Or-
want to see. They want to see speedruns and resets, and you know, and it's all about beating times now. Even in the Final Fantasy franchise, you go to the channels. Guess how many? 90% of the Final Fantasy streams are any percent runs all the fucking time, man.
All the time. It's like, can we not see that clock and play the game through? Like, I understand it can be broken
Yep.
to no end.
Yep.
But can we just,
And that's why I'm staying my little fucking ass in my little fucking corner to my little self when I'm doing my game right now. And I'm just, yo. Damn, dude. Like, don't I ever do not understand you. Bro, I understand you, man. I get you.
also people, no disrespect with your super speedrun. It's like, I'm not trying to, you know.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
about everybody,
But
but-
I'm on a total. I'm on a hunt on my own. I expect my stream to be like 1 or 2 voices. I expect it. I almost every time I go on, I'm pretty much sort of expecting it. If I get anybody that comes in and that's like, hey, what's up, blah blah blah, and stays, that's cool. But I'm on a cut. Like I'm hunting. I am hunting. I'm on a hunt. So
Like, I'm just so done with it. I mean, no disrespect to the speedrunners, but I'm just tired of seeing games, especially new ones that just came out. Oh, let's just speedrun it. No, 100%. Let's just go through this and that, and I got the game as quickly as possible. And like, sadly, this is it makes
What's up,
almost
KD
80
Beast?
What's up, JD Beast?
Yep.
Sadly, it makes up almost 85% of Twitch speedrunners. 85%, because that's all they watch.
Hey, what's up,
People-
Shock Socks?
Hey, Shock Sock.
Shock Socks. Shock Socks doesn't agree with us.
Well, here's the thing. He may not agree with us, but there's a
Well,
lot
about
of
the
people.
speedrun, he likes the booby girl streamers.
Oh,
he's the Casey. I can't believe you, bro.
He showed me a
I can't
picture. She showed up.
believe you. I
She
can't
showed up
believe
in
you
her-
jump off of
in
the
his
bridge.
channel. That was like the greatest moment in his life when she showed up at his channel. That was like the epitome of Twitch right there.
but I mean, a lot of female streamers hate
I'm gonna
Casey
jump off
Tron.
the freaking closest bridge I have. Don't even dare me.
Got nothing but love, Shocks. I'm actually playing through the exact same game as we speak for the first. Oh, you're playing this for the first time?
Oh, cool.
Shit, man. Enjoy one of the greater games on the Super Nintendo.
This is one of the best games you'll ever play. For the first time, especially.
Don't do anything crazy like me. Try to 100% shit and have to grind on the Veldt for millions of hours, hoping to get every rage.
But, Kobe or KD Beast, enjoy your Final Fantasy VI because I'll admit, Final Fantasy X was fun. It was a little difficult because that was my first time playing it ever. But I beat it though, and I didn't have to have the ultimate weapons to beat it.
That was the first Final Fantasy you ever finished, besides 2, right?
Yeah, well, that's the second Final Fantasy I ever finished besides Final Fantasy 2. Yep. And I mean, don't get me wrong, Final Fantasy X is fun, but I mean, for me, the whole, I think Spirit Grid, I did it incorrectly for my first run, but still beat it. But yeah, man, like KDB's like, I just feel it's like the whole speedrunning thing. It's like it's ruining Twitch. It's like that's all people want to watch now. That's all they want to watch.
Yeah, there's just not a. You know what we should create? We should call it the 100% run community.
Or a full playthrough community.
You can have challenge runs as well as casual. They just don't have to be speed runs to be a challenge.
Yeah, like just a full playthrough. Just play it the right way. Don't try to get cut corners and everything else. And that's kind of why I created the Sonic Files, because it's like I'm tired of seeing everybody, each streamer, it's like there's a clock on the either left or right hand side of the stream, and they speedrunning some game. Like I'm tired of seeing that. It's like, can you like take the clock off and just play it through?
Yeah.
But I mean, if that's some people's bread and butter, then hey, more power to you. That's your bread and butter, then like
I'm gonna be continuing. To be truthful with you, I'm gonna be continuing doing my thing, and I've been doing it for quite a bit. So I'm fine with it. I'm fine with just nobody showing, and then just people being like, "Hey, are you that?" I'm just gonna be like, maybe my middle finger is showing. But I don't even know. Like, dude, like, to me, oh man, I don't know. It's difficult to say.
right, and
It's difficult to say.
I mean, B-boy, I'm like the same way. I mean, I'm just to the point where
Stream for your own pleasure.
yes,
That's,
yes,
This is true. This
Yeah.
is true.
that's exactly what B-Boy wants too.
Yeah.
1 or 2 viewers, he's fine with it.
Yeah, I'm dead. I think I'm not gonna have any more people watching than 1 or 2. Like, I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. Like, if 1 or 2 people are watching, yo, my stream's happening. That's it. Especially, I mean that I'm doing my thing right now, but
and then another thing for me, like every now and again I have people talking, like most of the time it's like, welcome to Lurker.tv featuring Sonic Man 2005. Like I don't get it, but I'm not gonna get mad over it. It is what it is. Like that's why I'm doing the games that I'm doing. It's like everybody got the whole Conquer their collection. For me, I gave it a different name. I call it the Sonic Files. And that's what I'm sticking to.
yeah, I gotta say that it's pretty original. I gotta say that's a pretty darn original Sonic.
Yeah.
I will pat you on the back for that, for sure. No
So-
problemo. I will pat you on the back for that. I've seen many unoriginal things, and yours is one of the best.
Thanks. Like seriously, that means a lot to me. I mean, I sat for days like trying to figure out a name that's not, you know, something that's original that has not been used, that I see no one on Twitch use, and I'm like, I got it. And honestly, B-Boy, it came from an old TV show back in the early 2000s called the Zack Files. I used to watch that.
Oh, okay. I know Vela has something files, maybe. He has the AGVN files. But case? You put the word case files? Nice. Nice touch. Nice touch on putting case and files together in one freaking word. I gotta say, because Vela he was doing the AVGN files. He was doing that, and his brother was doing that too, Lolo.
I knew they were brothers. I knew they were brothers.
Yeah, they're brothers. Yeah, yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
stream together. I'm like, are they brothers? And then I looked
Yeah,
again,
they're
it's like,
brothers, man. Yeah, they're
They
brothers.
are.
Yep, yep.
Wow.
Yep, yep.
Wow.
They're brothers. Yeah.
That's
I think
crazy.
Lolo is the younger brother.
Yeah, and Vela is the older brother. Like,
Yeah. But they're doing the AVGN files. But you put case files? I really dug it. I was like, this is really good. Like, you did a good job to do that. Yeah, for sure, man.
yeah, and it's like, you know, trust me, B-Boy. I sat and I literally writing different names and like, no, someone already got that, or try this one. I'm like, I look onto Twitch channel. It's like, oh my god, someone already got that. Like, scratch that out. Like, I need something original.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's crazy. I think that's my 8th case. I think with Wario Land. I think that's case number 8. But yeah,
Yeah. I like the picture that you have for it too. It's really good.
Yo, we can't heal on the. I can't heal on this airship. I thought you could heal.
Wrong airship.
What's that? Wrong airship?
You're thinking of the blackjack. Not the
Yeah.
Falcon.
Yeah, doesn't that transfer over to here? No.
Look, you have more enemy encounters because of that flat paper, wallpaper that
No,
you
I
have
think
in your
most people
menus.
died when the ship got split in half.
Yeah. Well, like everyone else in this game. All right.
Yeah,
That's enough rages for
um,
now.
you got that fly wallpaper, dog.
Oh snap!
Did you do Cyan's Dream yet?
We're going to the Cave of the Velt now. Why not? Gau's got some really good rages, so he can cast Holy now and Meteor. Oh, I gotta pee real bad. I'll be right back. Hey, but you know, as soon as I said that, we had like 10 or 11 viewers. You know, so you know, we just need to have more group chats. We need B Bizzle up in here, and Sonic, and Foobs, and you know, and chatting, dude. Have fun.
Also, B-Boy, like a lot of people has asked me, is Sailor Mercury my waifu? I'm like, I wouldn't take it that far, but I just like
She's a
her.
nice girl. She's a nice girl, for sure. Yo, dude, I was when I was like younger, Silver Moon. I watched Silver Moon quite a bit. I don't know. I like my favorite was Sailor Venus.
Yeah, I like Venus too.
I like
mine,
Venus.
mine is Mercury and Venus, and
Yeah.
Neptune. It just, as far as Mercury and Neptune, it's just something about water. Like, I like it. Like, just ugh.
I did like when the new one came out. Was it Venus? No.
I mean, there's the one called Sailor Moon Crystal that came out. That it's not bad, but it kind of veers the story away from the original story a bit.
You said, what did you say, Sonic? For the ones you said, Mercury and
Neptune.
Neptune.
Yeah.
Yeah, Venus, Sailor V. When V came out, I did like V a bit, but
Yeah.
What was her face? Was my favorite though.
There's Mars. There's Jupiter.
Jupiter.
Jupiter. A lot of people like Jupiter.
Yeah, Jupiter was my favorite. Yep. She was my girl, man. For sure.
But I mean, the thing about it is, like, there's actually three of my coworkers who are into anime. Like, we went from way back in the day, from Yu Yu Hakusho to Cowboy Bebop, and like just a lot of them. Bleach, like Rurouni Kenshin, well, Samurai X, if people want to get really. Then Inuyasha, Soul Eater, and the list goes on.
Yeah, Inuyasha was used to be pretty tight too. I watched quite a bit of that.
I mean, I love the part where she says, "Sit boy, my man, head go straight down, boom." It's like bow down.
Yeah. Yeah, Jupiter was all the rage for me for sure.
Oh, Shockstar, you like Mars?
Yeah, a lot of
No,
people
Mars.
like. People were crazy over Mars for sure. I'll
Yeah.
say
Oh,
that.
the Sailor Moons?
Yeah.
And I mean, the thing about it is, like, they asked me why I watch it. I mean, people who not into anime, I'm like, I watched it for the outfits. They have some nice outfits. Like, yeah.
Dude, young enough. I liked it back then. I just liked it. I was just like, yeah. Yo, Sailor Moon was pretty cool by herself anyway, but
And
I
then
mean,
another thing that makes a great anime, the facial expressions.
yeah. They're just stupid. They just look so damn stupid. It's so amazing.
What happened to anime in the 90s? It wasn't like that in the 80s.
Yeah.
Oh my god! And then the best one is Rurouni Kenshin's. Oh my god, just the big eyes and
It was good. It was good stuff, man. Like, for
oh
real.
my god, like their facial expressions is. Oh my god, I die laughing. Like that's what makes a good anime. Like the story,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
music, the facial
Yeah.
expressions is. Yeah, that's what makes the
Yeah.
anime.
Of course, man. Of course. That's the best anime there. That's why it was so good. It was just like, it wasn't like you're being favorable to anything, but it was just like funny to watch.
Yeah, man, and I mean, even with Bleach, Bleach has some good facial expressions. But I mean, the thing with me, what really got me into anime was Cowboy Bebop. That's my first anime that I ever watched. And I know some people don't like Cowboy Bebop, but it has an amazing soundtrack though.
Yeah.
Seatbelts. I mean, the whole jazzy feel. Like that's my type of music. Like I like jazz. That's yeah.
We should have a rabbit channel.
Rabbit.
And so someone can stream anime.
I mean, Twitch has officially opened the whole wrestling thing up. Like Twitch got a wrestling channel now. Like what?
Why don't they have a social channel?
It's called in real life. I think yeah.
Yeah.
Which don't get me wrong, it's nothing wrong with it, but people cooking, people playing guitar, and yeah. But let's see. What is the anime that I I watched and it's actually decent?
Have you seen Fist of the North Star?
Yes.
The most manly anime ever.
I mean,
Yeah.
like my man just yeah. And then the song called "You Are Shocked." Like, wow. But Samurai Champloo, yo, I love that anime too. Mugen, Jin, and Fu. But there was little Fu, then there was big Fu. I like big Fu because I mean her voice changes and when she try to run, it's like each step she make the whole ground shake and yeah.
Yeah, I liked I liked the Ape Man. That was one of good anime I saw. I always loved Ranma 1/2.
Yeah, that one was good. That one was good. For sure.
Yeah, then there's also Yu Yu Hakusho. My man Yusuke, Kurama, Kuwabara, Hiei, like Genkai, and man, I got the whole DVD set of that show. That one, Samurai Champloo. I need to watch Afro Samurai. I got the Blu-ray set of that, and I have not watched it yet.
Oh, it's okay. Oh, it's alright. Hot, like, shit. I know Sailor Moon must have went really far. I probably haven't watched it.
I mean, for Sailor Moon, there was the original Sailor Moon, then Sailor Moon R, Sailor Moon S, Super S, Sailor Stars, and now Crystal.
Mm-hmm. One day. Maybe.
And then, like, I think they're coming out with the Promise of the Rose, like the movie that came back out in the mid-90s. They redoing it in high definition, which I feel that's cool. But, wow.
Yeah.
Damn,
Well,
this
with
this
me-
motherfucker's a little rough.
Uh-oh.
Death Warden?
He's just throwing
Death
death
Ball.
spells.
He's a little baller. Shakala.
Also, there is Death Note. Now, Death Note sucked me in. After 2 episodes, I'm like, I gotta watch more. Like, give me more. Like, the story was that good. Like, ugh.
I know some of the mangas were pretty amazing. That's for sure.
I think I fucked that up.
Shit, there was one. The samurai
Ready to go eat?
one.
Mm-hmm.
One was really good.
In and out.
I forget what it was.
Yes. Good daddy hug. Thank you.
There's
feel
quite
warm.
a bit of few mangas that were really good
Oh,
though.
warm, Bubba.
That's for sure.
Yeah. But I mean, there was somebody said that Pokemon should die out. I'm like, that's never gonna die out. Pokemon been out for 20 years,
Pokemon's for life.
full life. That joker been on since I was what, 9, 8 or 9. I'm like, that's one series. Yeah, it ain't dying out, especially not without a fight.
Yeah, that's cool, man. For sure.
Yeah. Ooh, you're wet. Ready to go eat, Bubba? Wait soon.
Texas Junior.
Tex with the mechs. But yeah, I'd like to have like a anime TV channel.
Well, I mean, just make a rabbit channel. It's just how do you want to get the notifications? Through Discord or what?
Yeah, we could do it through announcements. Say, hey, this maybe have like a time that we do it. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I think it's cool. Also, forgive me if I'm spamming the our also hangout chat, but I'm just like different animes with it. With their eyes is.
I don't mind that. The only thing I had an issue with is sometimes these like people would join our channel. They're just like regular viewers, just showed up, and they're like, "Come to my channel," and they post their channel, and I'm like,
"Oh yeah,
homie,
that's rude. That is rude.
This isn't free. This is not for free advertising, man.
Right.
This isn't free advertisement. If our streamers want to do it, I'm cool with it because they're our streamers, and they want to mention, hey, I'm streaming. That I'm cool with that, no problem. But you're not even a streamer on here, and you just come in here and no, that's not how it works. It's not a free hour. I don't want people to get spammed with a bunch of viewer channels. But like,
it's like a slap in the face. It's like, oh no, don't watch this person right now. Come watch me. Like, nah, that's just rude. Like, don't do that.
It better be a retro RPG. Or you're spamming in the wrong place.
Yeah. It's like, don't spam here. Funny. Somebody actually was talking about that on Twitter, and there was so many retweets, so many replies. Some people agreeing with the person of what they posted. A lot of people was like, "Why should you care?" It's like, what did they go to that bigger streamer? Like, yeah, I do care. Like, don't post in my channel talking about, oh, come to my channel because it's better. Like, don't do that.
Yeah.
Like, I want our streamers to be like, hey, I'm streaming. I like to know when Fubar's streaming or Sonic's streaming, and
Yeah.
Maybe like we could do that as like one of the privileges of like, or what we could do is like one of the privileges of the of like, we'll call them like the frequent streamers. Like, I don't know. I don't want to say the loyal streamers because then people be like, "What the fuck are you saying? I'm not loyal." No, you ain't.
No, you ain't, yo, bitch.
But there is one person who is loyal. You gotta give it up for Pizza Pizza. Come on. Pizza. Come on. Yes.
The man is here all the time.
Mm-hmm. That's the only loyal viewer that I know. The only one. And I think I have one more photo, but that's what makes a great anime. It's these doggone facial expressions. It's like,
So what's interesting is they have a Lobo sprite.
Yeah.
But it's the Behemoth. Okay, I know not to cast spells on him because he'll fuck me up. So, where's Stray Cat? I know Stray Cat has a good attack. After this, I'm gonna go grub on some Din Din, and someone should take over.
Din.
Someone should take over, keep the momentum going. Just saying.
I know you are, but I mean, I'm tomorrow night. I have plenty of time.
Am I gonna do? Yes, Toady Sugoi. I am gonna do Dragon's Den. Absolutely. Woo!
You're about to end the stream, Tex?
Yeah, possibly after this battle.
Okay. Well, I for one understand circumstantial requisitions that require utmost heed to. So, you know, I ain't gonna ball blast ya. Man,
I'm the only one that streams. You know what the one thing is that's kind of interesting?
What up? What up?
Is that, yeah, I mean, maybe we don't see as many streamers as we used to, but what I noticed is that there's not a lot of people that stream on the weekends at all.
Well,
dude, yeah, dude. I don't know.
I used to have a slot for Friday night before I started working.
It does get weekends get sporadic. I'll tell you a bit about that.
Same here. Same here. Like normally Saturdays and Sundays are like my busiest days where I gotta get this done, I gotta get that done.
But if I was to stream, I'd actually be streaming on the weekend. I'd actually be streaming on Saturday from 10 to 12 or 1. Hint, hint. And that, but
Oh yeah.
Make it happen, dog.
You know, that's when there's not a lot of too many people, but yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that, man. I will go ahead and do that for sure.
Yeah. But I mean, I do know for myself, it's like, I am normally busy on weekends, and then especially this upcoming weekend where it's the 4th of July weekend, and I don't want to go to Six Flags. I just want to stay home and chill.
I can see that.
Yeah, 4th. Maybe we'll do something special for the 4th of July.
Yeah, I mean the thing about it is I can see that Monday night I could stay on and actually that's SGDQ week 2, so I know the viewership will be. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna be watching the speed runs, and I'm like, at GDQs, people are not there 24/7. Just
For sure.
people are just hanging out, having a good time, especially here. People go into the heart of DC, and yeah.
Maybe there's a good fireworks show.
Oh yeah, it could be. Well, I would rather watch it on TV than actually be out there, because people don't know how to act, and they do stupid.
Oh, man, I don't, around here, man, they could have as many do not shoot up fireworks signs as you want.
But they still do it.
Man.
And I mean, I know here it's in Maryland it's outlaw. You cannot do it, but people still do it anyway. I mean, it's pretty much they're saying, you know what, screw the law, we're gonna do it anyway.
At least you don't have to worry about guns like that.
No, that's the scary part. You can't tell whether it's firecrackers or actual guns. That's the scary part.
Yeah. That's the part where people will try to be dumbass enough to cover their fucking tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah. People can be that fucking stupid. Don't even get me on a fucking boat of fucking how fucking people fucking are, man. You don't. Shit.
They do stupid stuff like that. And you know what's the scary thing? Next you know, the next day you hear in the news, there was a shooting at so-and-so location. It's like during the 4th of July. What? That was a shooting? Somebody actually But the firecrackers went off, somebody just, yeah.
Yep. So what's the staple food for 4th of July? Hot dogs?
People do
Hot dogs
people do hot dogs, hamburgers. People do macaroni and tuna, chips, dip,
You know, that sounds good. Some mac.
and soda, water, juice, and
If you can grill it, I'll eat it.
for me, I know people don't like seafood, but give me some snow crab legs and we in there. I'll be right there just chilling with a little thing of butter with snow crab legs. Yeah.
I just kind of quit chicken. Just
Eating chicken?
recently. I completely, like completely, dude.
Just chicken meat or all meats?
Yeah, just
Chicken meat.
I have done quit pork, but I've just recently just acquired chicken gone. Yeah. I fucking choked for 4 hours a night ago on chicken. Fuck chicken. And I've had problems with it before.
Jeez, dude.
I've had problems with it on a few occasions, and dude, chicken is not for me, man. I can't do chicken, man. I almost choked on that shit.
Alright.
We used to have eggs.
Yeah, yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh,
And now I feel extremely bad.
I like eggs. Yes.
But extra hates eggs. That's
I
another-
love eggs.
So,
Love it. But
Yeah, I
Yo.
love eggs too.
so I'm gonna go grub. I hate to do this to y'all because we having good conversations and everything, but I'll be back. I don't know if y'all be around, but you know,
it's all good, baby.
I got to do a few contracts for a couple of my customers and do a little bit of work. But after that,
Yeah,
I mean,
if you, yeah.
you know,
I mean,
If you guys wanted to talk, yeah, for sure.
I like to see
I
y'all
think-
back. So I mean,
I'm thinking of walking out for an hour or two myself.
yeah, get some
but,
fresh air and come back. You know.
Yeah.
So for me, I gotta get ready for work. So this is probably gonna be a thing because I gotta get to bed. So I gotta be up 5:45.